The pregame show brought to you by Austin & Sons Contracting and Excavation. As the officials still waiting. In fact, they have zeroed out the clock, so we're just about set to get this game underway. Again, a gorgeous evening here in Breckenridge County. Game time temperature in the 70s. As the officials get set into place, Caverna will be dressed in white jerseys, purple pants with purple trim. The official gets the signal as number 12, Isaiah Stone, advances on the football, and the 2020 season is underway. A short kick's going to be taken up at about the 30-yard line, trying to get to the outside, unable to do so as he's tripped up. Zion Breeze, I believe, was the man to get the ball. Gets up to about the 35-yard line, so that's where Breckenridge County will begin their first offensive possession of this 2020 season. Watkins operating at the quarterback for Breckenridge County. Michael Johnson will be the feature back. Watkins in shotgun formation. They'll send three wide out to the far side of the field, one to the near side. Watkins in pistol formation, takes his first snap, will make the pitch, and it is Johnson cutting to the inside. Johnson breaks up midfield, gets to about the 39-yard line before he's pulled down. 4-yard pickup for Breckenridge County. Tigers expected to run with Michael Johnson as the feature back. Eric Barr would be in an H-back position. Zion Breeze, Xavier Perks, Evan Miller among those on the wideouts. Along the line, it is Frankie Lucas, Austin Medley, Cole Nash, Jonathan Walker, and Ethan Henning. Second down and 6. Ball is at the 39-yard line for Radio Tigers, moving from left to right as we view them here in this opening quarter of play. Man in motion to the near side of the field. They will make the give up the middle, as it is Johnson again getting the call. Johnson pushes ahead, gets about 2 yards on the play, up to about the 41, make it the 42-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 3. Ball scored at the 42-yard line of Caverna, or Breckenridge County, inside the first minute of this game. Karen Watkins getting the play from the sideline. Caverna going with 4. Actually, they'll go 3 down linemen. Cheating up a couple of linebackers on the blitz. Here is Watkins going to call his own number. Comes to the near side of the field. First down yardage into Caverna territory. Down to the 40, inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. Doubled up over on the rail, trying to get out of bounds, but Watkins picking up enough for the first down. Give him about 7, and then tack on 11 on the other end. 18-yard pickup on the play, and a first down, initial first down of the season for Breckenridge County. Two wideouts to each side of the field. They'll bring a man in motion. They'll try to sweep to the outside. Gets the far corner. First down yardage and then some for James Spitzer. As Spitzer will push the ball down inside the 30. Close to a first down. I believe they'll give him 11 on the play. Down to the 27-yard line of Caverna, so the Tigers quickly in business here. 10-17 to go here in the opening quarter. No score, but Breckenridge County on the march. Couple of nice runs back-to-back by Watkins and Spitzer have set up the Tigers in great field position. Can the Tigers take advantage of it? Eric Barr lines up at the slot to the near side of the field. Johnson to the left of Watkins, who gets the snap. Hand off. Here's Johnson up the middle. Finds a seam. First down yardage and then some. Still on his feet. Caverna trying to drag him down, but not before Johnson gets down inside about the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier.
14-yard pickup. Breckenridge County already with 3 first downs in this opening drive, as they'll take the ball down to the 15-yard line of Caverna. Clock arrested, 9:47 to go here in the opening frame. Zion Breeze breaks out wide to the far side or the left side of the field. They'll put 2 wide to each side. Johnson actually broke out as Watkins will hand the football up the middle. And driving forward and inside to about the 9-yard line. About a 7-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 10.
Down inside to about the 9-yard line. Give him about 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4. Coming down to 9 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Dayston Watkins checking in late from the sidelines. Watkins will line up behind Kyron Watkins as he goes under center. They'll give it to Dayston Watkins. Cuts the left side, driving close to the end zone. No signal. Now it's a signal. Touchdown, Breckenridge County. Dayston Watkins, a 9-yard touchdown run. And at 8:48 to go here in the opening quarter, Breckenridge County draws first blood. Watkins with the 9-yard scamper. And Breckenridge County jumps out to the 6-0 lead. And now they will attempt the extra point. Snap, and the kick is in the air, and the kick is good. Sidney Tucker puts it inside the upright, and with 8:48 to go in the opening quarter, Breckenridge County has jumped out to the lead. It is Breckenridge County 7, Caverna nothing. You're listening to Fighting Tiger Sports on WXBC 104.3 The River, 104.3 or WXBC1043.com, and Breck Live. Breckenridge County goes 3 minutes and 12 seconds, driving 7 plays for 65 yards. Dayston Watkins scoring the initial touchdown for the Tigers to open this 2020 campaign on the 9-yard run. Now Watkins will kick the ball away. A low line drive kick going to be fielded about the 20-yard line. Moving up the field, breaking a seam, a man into open field. A nice run there by Caverna as Harley Hoskins, number 11, takes the ball for Caverna. Gets up past the 40-yard line, so Caverna will be starting with some good field position on their initial drive of the season. Breckenridge County leading 7-0 in this ball game. Caverna will take over as they'll score the ball at the 46-yard line. Colonels again moving from right to left as we view them here in this opening quarter of play. Single setback as they put one on the wing for this first down play. Fakes the handoff. Here is Buchanan, number 6, throwing on the run. Has a man complete. Gets the ball into Breckenridge County territory.
Number 88.
Gil Harper with the connection. That's good for about 9 yards. Will be 2nd down and 1. Cameron Buchanan operating as the quarterback for this Caverna team, and they came out throwing right off the bat. Hoskins goes as a wide out to the far side of the field. One wide to the near side. They line up one on the wing on the near side. Buchanan in pistol formation as they bring Caleb Edwards in motion. Here is the give to Colton Riley. Riley tries the right side, but is stood up by the Breckenridge County defense. Tigers doing a good job of lateral pursuit there to stop Riley for no gain. Brings up 3rd down. Actually, maybe knock him back a yard or so. 3rd down and 2. Ball is scored at the 47-yard line of Breckenridge County with 8:10 to go in the opening quarter. Tigers up 7-0, but Caverna with the football and on the move. Tigers looking to get an early stop here if possible. Hoskins wheels to the far side of the field. They'll bring one wide to the near side. Riley is the setback. Buchanan in the pistol formation. Caleb Edwards on the wing to the near side of the field. They'll hand the football straight ahead. It is Riley who breaks a tackle, gets a first down, and dives forward inside the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. So 7-yard gain for Riley. And Caverna picks up their initial first down of the ball game. If you're joining us tonight on Breck Live, we would like to thank those of you watching this and our sponsors as well. Wright Implement Company, Dan Powers GM Center, and Irvington Gas Company. First and 10, ball will be at the Breckinridge County 39-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Tigers up 7-0. Daston Watkins with the score, but Caverna already on the move here. Riley is the setback. Too wide to the far side of the field as Buchanan in pistol formation gets the snap. Fakes the handoff, now rolling to the outside. He'll call his own number, gets to the outside, breaks a tackle, driving forward, close to another first down. Simply wheel to the outside, did Buchanan, and he picks up about a 7-yard pickup on the play.
Buchanan, the ball carrier, gain of 7 on the play.
Daniel Shane makes the stop for Breckinridge County. The defense for Breckinridge County: Kyle Boston, Parker Davis, Jack Austin, and Tyler Matthews along the front four. The linebacking core will be Eric Barr, Xavier Perks, Austin Medley, and Daniel Shane. James Spitzer, Daston Watkins, and Zion Breeze in the secondary. 2nd down and 3 upcoming for Caverna. Buchanan in pistol formation. Back to throw. Goes to the ground. Now just throws one up in the air. Incomplete. Looked like Buchanan might have lost his footing. And by the time he regained balance, the play was essentially broken. Hoskins goes wide to the far side of the field. They'll put one wide to the near side. Buchanan in pistol set and motion along the line. So the question here is answered very quickly, as it is Caverna who jumps offside. So the procedure call will make 3rd and 2, now about a 3rd and 7 after the false start.
Caverna, 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8 upcoming for Caverna. The ball scored back at the 38-yard line. Buchanan with the count. Now will hand the football off, and nothing doing as they tried to go Colton Riley off tackle. But Breckinridge County able to get in and make a stop. Daniel Shane comes in to make the stop. Will be about a 1-yard loss, so it brings up 4th down and 9 for Caverna. But you have to think Caverna's going to be one of those teams you have to think it's going to be 4-down territory, and that is the case. They'll take the ball 4th down and 9 at the 39-yard line. They've got to get just past the 30 to pick up a first down. Under 6 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Buchanan with the count, and looks like a Caverna player maybe left about a split second early trying to get that advantage. So a false start will back Caverna up 5 more yards. So what was 4th and 9 now becomes 4th and 14. And very quickly, Caverna will take a timeout. It is their first timeout of the half at 5:39 to go in the first quarter. Breckinridge County 7, Caverna nothing. You're listening to Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and watching on Breck Live.
Wright Implement is your one-stop source for everything John Deere. Save like never before on everything from commercial zero-turn mowers to lawn tractors to compact utility tractors and more. Right now at Wright Implement, you can get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new John Deere 4044M compact utility tractor, and that price includes a loader. Save today at Wright Implement with 9 locations in Kentucky and Indiana to serve you, and online at wrightimp.com.
Touchdown. So it will be 4th and 14. Actually make it 4th and 13 as they'll score the ball back at the 43-yard line. The procedure call not affecting Caverna's plans. They will go for it here on 4th and long. 2 wide to the far side of the field, 1 to the near side. Low snap. Buchanan back to throw. Gonna fire it over the middle. Looking, has a man. Incomplete. Tried to go over the middle. Had about 3 defenders in the vicinity. No one close to the football. And Breckinridge County will take over on downs.
6, Cameron Buchanan. Turnover on downs. First down.
So the Tigers will get the ball back at the 43-yard line, leading 7-0. So the Tigers turn aside the Caverna threat and now take over with great field position of their own, leading 7-0. If you're just coming across the dial, the Dayston Watkins touchdown at 8:48 began the scoring for Breckinridge County, and now the Tigers look to extend that lead with 5:33 to go here in this first quarter. Two in the backfield, joining Kyron Watkins for this first down play. They'll give it straight ahead to Johnson. Johnson tried to go up the middle, but Caverna had nothing to give up there. And Johnson with no gain on the play. In fact, they will drop him back 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 13. Put the ball back close to the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Working down to 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter of play. Breckinridge County leading 7-0 with the football. Dayston Watkins and Michael Johnson in the backfield with Kyron Watkins for the 2nd and long play. It is Dayston Watkins who gets the call. Watkins breaks off the left side, down the field, first down yardage, and into Caverna territory as he will get down. Actually, they did mark him just enough for the first down. 13-yard pickup on the play. Another first down for Breckinridge County. We'll take the ball down to the 46-yard line of Caverna with 4.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Breckinridge County on the march again. Eric Barr checks into the lineup for the Tigers as Johnson will check out. Watkins gets the play from the sidelines. Too wide. Actually, they'll bring Watkins trying to get off the field here before the place. Now they get him in play. And before anything happens, some confusion for the Tigers, and they are forced to take a timeout. It is Breckinridge County's first timeout of the half. It comes with 3 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Breckinridge County 7 and Caverna nothing. With a lead up 7-0. Some confusion on that first down play. And Breckinridge County forced to burn the first time out of the half. Tigers put 3 receivers to the near side of the field on this first down and 10 play. The ball scored at the 45-yard line of Caverna. Kieran Watkins fakes the handoff. Here's a little swing pass out to the outside. It is Spitzer, I believe, the ball carrier. Spitzer makes the catch, gets about 5 yards on the play. Kyron Watkins completes his first pass as a Tiger for a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Ball at the 40-yard line with 3:35 remaining here in this opening quarter. Tigers with the 7-0 lead and on the march again. Watkins gets the play from the sideline, now checks back to the huddle. After tonight, the Tigers launch into district play as they will take on Grayson County next week down in Litchfield. Spitzer and Zion Breeze go to the far side of the field as wideouts. One wide to the near side. Watkins goes up the middle, slips a tackle, drives forward, gets inside the 40 down to about the 38. Score him about a 2-yard gain on the play. So that'll bring up third down and about 3 for Breckenridge County. Under 3 minutes remaining here in this opening quarter. The quick recap again of the schedule. Tigers, of course, tonight here with Caverna, then at Grayson County next Friday night. They host Graves County on the 25th, 2 weeks from tonight. Then it's at Barron County on October 2nd. Home to Nelson County on the 9th. Then road games at Muhlenberg and Ohio before the last home game of the season. The night before Halloween against Hancock County. And now the season finale would be against Owensboro on the 6th. Here's the play up the middle. As it is Dayston Watkins getting the call. Watkins very close. In fact, they say he did pick up the first down. Watkins with 25 yards on the night now. And Breckenridge County picks up their 5th first down of the ball game as it goes down to the 35-yard line. Working our way down to 2 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Tigers with that 7-0 lead. And on the move here. Three receivers go to the far side of the field. Watkins in the gun. Fakes the handoff now. Watkins under pressure as Caverna tried the blitz. Here's a drive down the field. Watkins calls his own number. Was going to go to the far side, then cut back to the near side of the field and picked up about 15 yards. And another first down for the Tigers as it takes the ball down to the 20-yard line. Nice play there for Watkins as he looked like he was going to be wrapped up for a loss. Slipped his way through. Saw nothing on the far side of the field, then cut down to the near side. And picks up the first down for Breckenridge County. Their 6th of the ball game thus far. Watkins, 4 carries, 40 yards on the night for the Tigers. As we work our way down to this final minute of the first quarter. Here is the pitch to the outside. Johnson cutting to the far side. Slips a tackle. Drives inside to the 10. Close to first down yardage. Looks like they'll score him down maybe at about the 8-yard line.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. Breckenridge County.
9-yard pickup when it's all said and done. So that'll take the ball down to about the 11-yard line as we're inside of 30 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Breckenridge County with a chance to tack on another score here. The question is, will they get the score before the end of the quarter? We're down to 25 seconds. And again, some more confusion as Breckenridge County is forced to burn another timeout. With 20.8 seconds to go in the quarter, Breckenridge County leading 7-0. Breckenridge County forced to take their second timeout of the quarter. As again, they were having some issues in the lineup, but Breckenridge County just 12 yards away from another score, already up 7-0 in this game. A surreal scene here at Tiger Stadium with normally the season opener would produce a large crowd. That is not the case due to the restrictions that have been put in place. We'll talk a little more about those as we go forward tonight. Still the matter of this one. Second and short for Breckenridge County. Here is the give. Watkins calls his own number. Watkins cuts down to the near side of the field to the 5 and will head to the end zone. Touchdown, Breckenridge County. Kyron Watkins, the 12-yard touchdown scamper. His first score as a Tiger with 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. So Breckenridge County now extends their lead to 13-0. As the Tigers were able to move down the field, now Sidney Tucker will attempt the point after. Out of the hold of Spitzer. Bit of a bobble on the snap. The kick is away, and the kick is good. 13 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Breckenridge County extends their lead over Caverna to 14-0. Two possessions, 2 touchdowns for Breckenridge County. Dayston Watkins, then Kyron Watkins, as Breckenridge County marching down the field on drives of 65 and 69 yards. Kyron Watkins, the final 12 yards to give Breckenridge County a 2-score lead. With just 13 seconds remaining in this opening frame, a squib kick's going to be fielded on a bounce at about the 30-yard line. As it is Isaiah Stone, number 12, tries to cut up the middle and is pulled down at about the 38-yard line. So Caverna will have time for one more play of this quarter with 8 seconds remaining.
First down at the 38-yard line.
For Breckenridge County, you have to be pleased with the start as the Tigers have been able to move the ball efficiently down the field. Tigers allowed Caverna on their initial drive to get into Breckenridge County territory, but then forced the turnover on downs. And Caverna now with just their second possession of this ball game. Colonels breaking from the huddle right now. Bit of a high snap. Now Buchanan will take off running. Slips the tackle. Solid hit. Ball may have popped loose there. Or Buchanan at least fought his way, tried to get second effort. Gets up to about the 43-yard line. So about a 4-yard gain, and that will do it for the first quarter. At the end of one here at Tiger Stadium, it is Breckenridge County 14, Caverna nothing.
Right Implement is your one-stop source for everything John Deere. Save like never before on everything from commercial zero-turn mowers to lawn tractors to compact utility tractors and more. Right now at Right Implement, you can get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new John Deere 4044M compact utility tractor, and that price includes a loader. Save today at Right Implement with 9 locations in Kentucky and Indiana to serve you, and online at rightimp.com.
Highway 60 in Harnett. Great start for the Tigers to this 2020 season. as Breckenridge County scoring on their 2 initial possessions. Dayston Watkins with a 9-yard touchdown run, or an 8-yard touchdown run. Then it was Kyron Watkins with a 12-yard scamper. And Breckenridge County out to a 14-0 lead to begin this 2020 campaign. Caverna with just their second possession of the ball game. They'll have it second down and about 6. Ball scored at the 43-yard line. Cameron Buchanan is the quarterback for the Colonels. He's got Colton Riley behind him in the backfield. Double wings formation with Caleb Edwards in motion. Ball pops loose. Broken play for Caverna. And Breckenridge County keeps the pressure on. And it will be a loss on the play back to the original line of scrimmage.
And tackle for a loss on the play. 3rd and 10.
About a 4-yard loss on the play. So it'll be a 3rd down and 10. Ball back at about the 37-yard line of Caverna. So the Breckenridge County defense holding here, facing a 3rd and 10 situation. Hoskins brings a wide out to the near side of the field. It is pistol formation. Riley behind Buchanan. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Now Buchanan looking, getting time, going to fire it over the middle. Has a man, almost intercepted. Tiger defender had a chance at it, but pass just zinged past him. So the pass goes incomplete, and now a 4th down play for Caverna. Back on the last drive, Coach Lasley opted to go for it. And it looks like he is sending Isaiah Stone back to kick the ball away, as Zion Breeze backpedals to about the 30-yard line of Breckenridge County, awaiting the kick. Caverna with some confusion, still trying to figure out, and finally Caverna takes a timeout. They'll take their second timeout of the game. It comes at 10:57 to go here in this first half of play. The score reads Breckenridge County 14, Caverna nothing. Sports brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane in Harned. 10:57 to go until halftime. Breckenridge County 14, Caverna nothing. Zion Breeze again heading back to his 30-yard line, awaiting what would be the first punt attempt of the night by either team. Isaiah Stone, number 12, settling back at about his 25-yard line to kick the ball away. See if Caverna might try a trick play. Penalty flag goes in the air. A high kick. Nowhere near a player. In fact, it'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line. We have a penalty flag, though, back up, almost thrown as soon as the ball was snapped. We'll wait and see what the indication is. We'll have to think it would either be false start or too many men on the field waiting. Still waiting for the officials to make the call. Caverna still lined up at about the 40-yard line. It'll be a procedure call against Caverna, and it will be declined. So
Legal procedure on the Colonels.
Caverna's penalty will be declined.
The first down, Breckenridge County at the 45-yard line.
So it'll be an 18-yard punt, no return, but Breckenridge County with great field position as they will take over at the 45-yard line of the Tigers with 10:48 to go here in this opening half of play. Breckenridge County already leading 14-0. Zion Breeze and James Spitzer go to the near side of the field, too wide to the far side. They bring a man in motion. They'll go up the middle. It is Johnson. He'll pick his way through past midfield and then driven back. They'll give Johnson forward progress to about the 49-yard line. Second down and a long 5 for the Tigers. Ball just shy of midfield. Breckenridge County has marched down the field on their opening scores of this game, or the opening possession. They went 65 yards, then 61 yards. Dayston Watkins with a 9-yard touchdown run. Then Kyron Watkins with a 12-yard scamper to account for the Breckenridge County scoring. 3 wide to the near side of the field, 2 in the slot. Johnson is the setback for Watkins. They bring a man in motion. They'll hand the football off to Dayston Watkins. Slips a Caverna tackle and has open field in front of him. Down the sidelines, one man to beat from Caverna. Can't do it as Cameron Buchanan saves a potential touchdown. Great job there by Dayston Watkins. Watkins looked like he was going to be caught in the backfield for a loss, but slips the tackle and will head out of bounds. Gets all the way down to about the 13-yard line on a 37-yard run. And another first down for the Tigers. Watkins now 4 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown on the night. Breckenridge County with a chance to tack on more here. They'll go up the middle to Johnson. Johnson splits a tackle, drives down inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line before he's pulled down. Caverna was running out of there thinking they had stripped the football.
Michael Johnson, the ball carrier for Breckenridge
But
County.
the play had been ruled dead. So Johnson picks up about 7 yards and gets down to the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Tigers. They'll have the ball at the 5-yard line with 9.5 minutes to go in this opening half of play. Kyron Watkins goes under center. He'll hand the football to Eric Barr. Barr slips a tackle, drives down to about the 2-yard line.
Eric Barr, the ball carrier.
Barr picks up about 3 yards on the play.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. Second and goal.
Second and goal. Ball will be scored down at about the 2-yard line. Under 9 minutes remaining here in this first half of play. Breckenridge County just 2 yards away from another score. Watkins with a close formation. He'll give the football to Dayston Watkins. Watkins spins away, but is tripped up just shy of the goal line. Number 22, Landon Zavaleta for Caverna makes the stop. Dayston Watkins now with 63 yards rushing on the night. And the touchdown. Kyron Watkins has 52 yards. Johnson 38 for Breckenridge County. Under 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Watkins under center. Tried to fake a handoff and go counterplay, but Harley Hoskins was there to meet him for a loss.
Kyron Watkins, the ball carrier. No gain on the play. Fourth and goal.
They score no gain on the play. So fourth down and goal upcoming for Breckenridge County. Ball is about the 1.5 yard line. 7.5 minutes to go here in this first half. And we get motion before anything happens. Penalty flag. It will be offsides against Caverna.
Sides against the Colonels.
Not sure it's a serious damage to the Colonels, as it would only basically be half the distance. So it basically becomes 4th and goal from the 1 yard line as they drive forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Breckenridge County. Kyron Watkins, a 1 yard scamper, his second rushing touchdown of the night. At 7:08 to go here in the second quarter of play. Kyron Watkins, his second score of the night. A 1 yard run on 4th down, and Breckenridge County extends their lead to 20-0. Tigers again marching down the field. Of course, the big run was by Dayston Watkins on the jet sweep. Now Sidney Tucker attempts the extra point, and it hits off the right upright. So the kick is no good, but Breckenridge County has tacked on 6 more points to their lead. With 7:08 to go here in the first half, it is now Breckenridge County at 20, Caverna nothing. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane, just off Highway 60 in Harned. Breckenridge County now 3 possessions, 3 scores in this ball game. Kyron Watkins with his second rushing touchdown of the night, a 1 yard run on 4th down. And the Tigers have extended their lead to 20-0 over Caverna. As Tigers will kick the ball away. As Watkins will advance on the football, another squib kick will be fielded on a bounce at about the 30-yard line. Caverna runner breaks through, gets up to about the 31-32-yard line. So up to the 32-yard line, and the Colonels will have it 1st and 10. So Caverna was able to move the ball on their first couple of possessions. We'll get you our first Dennis Bennett and Sons scoreboard update of the season coming up in just a moment. 1st and 10 for Caverna. Ball is at the 32-yard line of the Colonels. Hoskins on the backfield now for Cameron Buchanan. They go with a little swing pass, and Caleb Edwards tried, almost would be a backward play. We'll see where they...
On the play, penalty flag on the field.
We have a penalty flag on top of that. It would be considered a pitch, and it would actually be a loss, depending on what the penalty is. It's a false start call against Caverna, but Breckenridge County opts to take the result, which is the loss of the play and then the loss of down.
2nd and long.
Now a loss of 4 on the play. Actually make it more than that, as the ball looks like it scored back inside the 25 down to about the 24-yard line. 6:42 to go here in the first quarter. Caverna faces 2nd down and long. They've got to make it to the 42-yard line to continue the drive. Isaiah Stone in the backfield for Cameron Buchanan. And a mis-exchange on the handoff as he was trying to hand the football off to Stone. They both knocked the ball away. Fortunately, Stone is able to fall on it, but it's going to be back inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. So 3rd and a bunch, call it 3rd and 25. The ball scored at the 17-yard line of Caverna. Dennis Bennett & Sons scoreboard update. Elizabethtown and Central Hardin opening the season tonight in a crosstown battle in Elizabethtown. Right now it is tied 7-7 first quarter in that game here. Breckenridge County up 20-0. Caverna facing third and long. Buchanan going to throw a little screen pass out. It is complete. Riley slips a tackle, still on his feet, breaking tackles. Gets up maybe about the 20, looks like maybe up to about the 24-yard line, so he gets about 7 yards. So it brings up 4th and long. Caverna does not look like they're in punt formation as Stone is not out there as they have. Well, they're trying to get Stone now, but it looks like we're going to have to take a time. Caverna will have to take a timeout. Stone was at the far side of the field away from the call, so timeout for Caverna with 4 minutes, 51 seconds remaining in this opening quarter of play, or opening half of play. Breckenridge County 20, Caverna nothing. Of the game being brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane in Harnett. 4:51 to go here in the opening half. It is Breckenridge County leading 20-0 and looking to get the football back here as Zion Bree standing back at about midfield. Caverna was forced to burn their final timeout of the half as Isaiah Stone, the punter, was late getting to the field. So now Stone, in his first punt attempt of the night, went 18 yards. He will look to better that mark, but either way, Breckenridge County almost a high snap. Another flag in the air. Stone gets it away, but it's a sidewinder kick that goes off the side of his foot and will be marked out at the 38-yard line. Would be a 14-yard punt if it stands, but we'll wait and see. It probably is another procedure call against the Colonels. We'll wait and see. It is a procedure, so the punt will stand. 14 yards, and Breckenridge County will begin on the right side of the field. They'll take it at the plus 38-yard line in Caverna territory with 4:45 to go. A chance to tack on another score here as they have great field position. Tigers moving from right to left as we view them here in this second quarter of play. Michael Johnson in the backfield. Kyron Watkins is the quarterback. Back to throw, Watkins going to fire a pass down the field, has Breeze if he can pull it in, can't do it. Breeze was all alone. He had his defender beat by about 5 yards. Pass maybe came in on the shoulder as Breeze tried to pull it in on one hand, and it bounced away. Had he completed it, it would have been 6 instead. Tigers will have to reset. Second down and 10. Ball to the 38-yard line with 4:39 to go here in this opening quarter of play. Or opening half of play, excuse me. Breckenridge County already leading in this one by the score of 20-0 and looking to add to that total. Watkins back to throw again. He's going to throw a pass out. Almost intercepted, but it's caught. High football. The Caverna player was going for the interception, but Kyron Watkins finds Dayston Watkins for a nice pass. Just floated that one up there over the Caverna defender, and Watkins was able to take off down the field as he marches it down inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. 22-yard pickup on the play. And another first down for the Tigers. Their 9th first down of this first half unofficially. First and 10, ball is at the 18-yard line. Johnson behind and to the left of Watkins. Here's a little screen pass out to Spitzer. Spitzer has a line. If he can break one man, has to try and work his way through. Spitzer had two players, and we get a penalty flag thrown at the end of the play. We down at the 5-yard line. It'll be a 13-yard pickup if it stands. But wait to see what the call is. Coach Brent Hoddle down the far side, not happy about something. And Breckinridge County taking that walk backwards. So now the question will have to be, and it happened at the end of the play. Spitzer had a nice field. Just simply two defenders were right there to knock him out of bounds. Not sure if something was said. They'll mark the ball back at about the 15-yard line.
First and 10 from the 15.
The gain stands. They do pick up the first down, but it is a 10-yard penalty that takes the ball back to the 15-yard line. Johnson lines up to the right of Kyron Watkins. Watkins looking, throwing, fires it away into the end zone. Touchdown! Zion Breeze doesn't miss that one. And Breckinridge County has extended their lead on a 15-yard touchdown pass from Kyron Watkins to Zion Breeze. 4:10 to go here in the quarter. Breckinridge County now leading by the count of 26-0. The kick is in the air by Sidney Tucker, and it is good. Extra point is good with 4:10 to go here in the opening half of play. Breckinridge County now leads Caverna 27-0. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane in Harnett. 4 possessions, 4 scores for the Tigers. A 15-yard touchdown pass from Kyron Watkins to Zion Breeze. Tucker's extra point makes it 27-0 in favor of Breckinridge County. Squib kick going to be fielded on a high bounce. Caverna comes up with the football and pulled down at about the 38-yard line is the return man. Reminder coming up at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, we will be selecting the player of the game, brought to you by Subway on Old Highway 60 in Hartonsburg. Several candidates stepping up early in this ball game for that particular honor. Caverna takes over at the 38-yard line with 4:03 remaining in the second quarter. Caverna had a decent opening drive, got it into Breckinridge County territory, but from then, the Tiger defense has held the line, and Caverna has struggled to find yardage. Colton Riley is the setback. Cameron Buchanan is the quarterback. 2 wide to each side of the field for the Colonels. Buchanan's going to throw a football, little screen pass out complete to Caleb Edwards. Try to turn the corner. Edwards is going to be lucky to make it back to the line of scrimmage, as Breckinridge County had a great job of defending that as they were able to hold position. Basically, they're
no gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 upcoming. Actually, probably going to lose about a half yard. Clock arrested at 3:47 to go here in the second quarter. Breckinridge County 27, Caverna nothing. 4 possessions, 4 scores for the Tigers. Buchanan in pistol formation. They bring a man, Edwards in motion. They'll hand the football off to Colton Riley. Riley grabbed by the jersey and is going to be pulled down for a loss. Breckinridge County defender just got in there and grabbed some jersey And that was enough.
Stopped in the backfield.
Going to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
For a loss on the play, number 74, Jackson Austin.
Jonathan Austin makes the stop for the Tigers. Or Jackson Austin, excuse me. 3rd down and 12 upcoming for Caverna. Colonels, after that opening drive, have struggled to move the football. Buchanan in pistol formation. Edwards goes in motion. They will give to Riley, and Riley is spun down for a loss. Ball pops away at the end. Riley takes a loss back to about the 30-yard line. Austin Medley in on the stop for the Tigers. Caverna calls for a timeout. My count, though, that is an extra timeout. Clock stop with 2:34 to go here in the quarter. We'll take a break. Tigers lead at 27-0. Fourth and long, and another penalty flag even as play goes, and I believe this one's going to be a delay of game call against Caverna.
On the field, delay of game against Caverna.
So the Colonels backed up 4 more yards. The Breckenridge County defense has done a solid job here tonight. Dennis Bennett and Sons scoreboard update while we have the opportunity. It is Elizabethtown now leading Central Hardin by the score of 14-7 at the end of the first half. Isaiah Stone back for his 3rd punt attempt of the night. Zion Bree standing back close to midfield. Bit of a low snap, gets away from Stone. Has to pick it up, tries to kick the football, and is going to be dropped for a loss back at about the 10-yard line. That one got to him on a hop. And Stone really had no chance to make anything happen with that. And Breckenridge County will take over at the 10-yard line. And a turnover on downs. Another Dennis Bennett and Sons scoreboard update. Halftime in Radcliffe. Meade County and John Hardin tied at 0. Here it is Breckenridge County 27, Caverna nothing. 1:45 to go until halftime. Breckenridge County with a chance to tack on another score here. Here is Johnson up the middle, right into the end zone for a touchdown. Michael Johnson with his first touchdown of the season. This one from 10 yards out, and with 1:36 to go in the first half, Breckenridge County adds to their lead to make it 33-0. Now Sidney Tucker to attempt the extra point. Kick is in the air, and the kick is good. Tucker's extra point extends the Breckenridge County lead. It is now Breckenridge County in front by the score of 34-0. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane off Highway 60 in Harned. Breckenridge County scores yet again as the Tigers able to convert that turnover on downs. One play is all they needed for Michael Johnson for his 8th rushing attempt of the night to take it in from 10 yards out for his first score of the season. And Breckenridge County extends their lead by the count of 34-0. Here is the kick. Going to be fielded. Short kick taken about the 30-yard line. Caverna drives forward, gets the ball up to about close to the 40-yard line with a minute 31 remaining until halftime.
Out to the 40-yard line, first down.
Caverna out of timeouts by our count. Breckenridge County's defense has held the line after Caverna got into Tiger territory on their opening drive. Tigers were able to force the turnover on downs, and they have controlled the line of scrimmage ever since. One minute, 31 seconds to go here in this opening quarter of play. Colton Riley is the back behind Cameron Buchanan in the offense. Buchanan takes the handoff, throws, has a man complete. About a 5-yard gain, finally driven out of bounds is Hoskins. Hoskins will pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Gain of 2 by Cardinals. Matthew Morris on the tackle for
Morris on the stop for Breckenridge County. Matthew Morris makes the stop as Coach Otto able to go into his bench a little bit here. As we're inside the final minute of the half, it'll be second down. Call it about 7, a short 7. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Caverna in no particular hurry here. They may be content to run a couple plays and head to the sideline and regroup for the second half. Too wide to the near side of the field. Slot to the near side. Buchanan back to throw. Going to throw a little pass to the outside. It is Riley. Riley slips a tackle, picks up a first down, gets down to about the 48-yard line to the 47 of Breckenridge County.
To Colton Riley on the tackle for Breckenridge County.
About a 10-yard pickup on the play.
Number 58, Austin Medley.
Austin Medley makes the stop for the Tigers. Riley with a second reception of the night. First down, Colonels. That is their second first down of the night. Down to 13 seconds. Clock running. Again, Caverna does not have a timeout. Buchanan will take off running down the middle of the field. Breckenridge County can afford to give up some space as Buchanan finally drives forward, picks up a first down. About a 10-yard run, but time will run out before anything can happen. So we have reached the end of the first half of play. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches in Harned. The halftime score, Breckenridge County 34, Caverna nothing.
4-0 going into halftime.
Emptiness. That's what this is right now. And I'm not just talking about the auditorium. Here at Breck Live, we have space for a commercial. Your very own commercial. Kobe. This could have been you, but instead, it's just me, all alone. And I just want to go home.
Wright Implement is your one-stop source for everything John Deere. Save like never before on everything from commercial zero-turn mowers to lawn tractors to compact utility tractors and more. Right now at Wright Implement, you can get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new John Deere 4044M compact utility tractor, and that price includes a loader. Save today at Wright Implement with 9 locations in Kentucky and Indiana to serve you, and online at wrightimp.com.
Stadium on the opening night. Breckenridge County looking for their second season opening win in the last 3 years. Tigers winning here a couple of years ago as they defeated Todd County Central to their season opener. Of course, last year had to open with the new 5A district against Owensboro. That was supposed to be the home opener for the Tigers this season. Of course, with COVID-19, that now pushed that game back. That will be the season finale on November the 6th. Coming up next week, again, a road trip to Grayson County. Dennis Bennett and Sons scoreboard update. The Cougars winning their season opener as they defeated Thomas Nelson tonight by the score of 26-6. Here, second half about to get underway at Tiger Stadium. Breckenridge County with a 34-0 lead over the Caverna Colonels. Caverna will get the football to begin this second half as Isaiah Stone, along with Harley Hoskins and Caleb Edwards, back deep awaiting the kickoff when Breckenridge County breaks from the huddle. Tonight's second half kickoff is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on Rupert Askins Lane in Hardinsburg. Breckenridge County has scored on all their possessions of this ball game. Solid performances, as we mentioned. Kyron Watkins in his first night as quarterback for the Tigers. Watkins has thrown for 42 yards and a touchdown. He's also ran for 53 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dayston Watkins will kick the football away to begin the second half. Watkins gets the signal from the officials. He advances on the football. The second half is underway. Another bouncing kick will be fielded at about the 30-yard line, up to about close to the 40 before the return man is brought down.
Kickoff return to the 40-yard line. First down, Caverna.
And the Colonels will take over at the 39-yard line, trailing in this ball game by the score of 34-0. Caverna, after their opening drive where they were able to move the football down the field, really hitting the skids from that point on. Actually having their best possession right before the end of the half. They were able to get into Tiger territory, but time had simply run out. And, of course, the Colonels had burned timeouts to get there. So Breckenridge County able to get out with no score. Cameron Buchanan still at a quarterback for the Colonels. He has Colton Riley behind him as the running back. 2 wide to the far side of the field. Buchanan back to throw, getting time. He's going to fire it over the middle. Almost intercepted. Throwing into the crowd. Intended for Gil Harper. But Daniel Shane got a hand on it. Shane could have easily had a pick there. Second down and 10 upcoming for the Colonels. Ball scored at the 40-yard line of Caverna, just underway here in the second half. Colonels moving from left to right as we view them here towards the what would be the north end of the stadium here at Tiger Stadium. Pistol formation for Buchanan. 2 wide to each side of the field. Buchanan looking to throw with time. Now throws a little scoop pass. It is complete. And Riley gets up to about the 43-yard line. That was almost just a little scoop up. Riley able to pull it out as he was getting ready to be pulled down. So bring up third down And it's 6 upcoming. They're just shy of the 43-yard line on this third down play for Caverna. Colonel's breaking from the huddle. Bit of a high snap. Buchanan throws a little screen pass out to Edwards. Caleb Edwards tries to cut to the outside, diving forward. He's going to be short of the first down marker.
Pass complete to Caleb Edwards, out of bounds.
As Tiger defenders were,
48-yard line.
ball will be at the 48-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 2. 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll actually move it back just shy of the 48-yard line, so call it 2.5. And Caverna will go for it here. Down 34-0. Buchanan in pistol formation. He's got 2 wide to the far side of the field. In the man in the slot, Buchanan rolling, getting time. He's going to take off, throws a little jump pass, incomplete. Intended for Harper, as the pass was broken up by Breckenridge County. I believe Xavier Perks was the man to get in there and pull that down. So the pass goes incomplete. Caverna turns it over on downs. Harper was looking for a pass interference or a hold. No such luck, and now Breckenridge County will take over on downs. They'll have the ball at the Caverna 48-yard line. 10.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter, leading 34-0. So Breckenridge County getting the play from the sidelines. Kyron Watkins still in at quarterback for the Tigers. Watkins giving the instruction. Spitzer, Breeze, and Eric Barr break out to the near side of the field as wideouts. 1 wide to the far side of the field. Michael Johnson is the setback. Watkins back to throw. Looks, throws over the middle, has a man. It is caught. It is Zion Breeze. Breeze inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line before he's upended. Nice job by Watkins as he is also hurt. Watkins looks like they're saying he might be suffering a cramp. Watkins was able to get the pass away.
Ball down to the 18-yard line.
Would be a 30-yard pickup on the pass play. That's the good news for the Tigers. The bad news is Watkins came off cramping. 1st and 10, ball will be at the Caverna 18-yard line. So the Tigers, looks like they'll have to turn it over to James Spitzer. Of course, Spitzer got playing time last year for the Tigers. At quarterback, threw for 80 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Spitzer takes the handoff, throws a little screen pass, incomplete. Breeze and Watkins were both the intended players, so 2nd down and 10 upcoming. Looks like they're just trying to work on Kyron Watkins, trying to work out that cramp as he is in some pain there. Again, this is season opener and also practice, not your typical preseason setup. Limited practice, limited scrimmaging. Has the football straight ahead to Spitzer. He gives it to Michael Johnson.
And off to Michael Johnson.
Johnson pushes up for about a 3-yard gain on the play. Johnson, 9 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown on the night. Watkins still being worked on, able to walk a little bit now, but still favoring that leg. 3rd down and 7 upcoming, ball to the 15-yard line of Caverna. Here's the give. It is Johnson, cuts through the middle, 1st down and more, touchdown, Breckenridge County. Johnson just went right up the middle. And a 15-yard run, Johnson's second rushing touchdown of the night. And at 9:13 to go in the third quarter, Breckenridge County has extended their lead now to 40-0. Sidney Tucker will now attempt the extra point. High snap, kick is in the air, and it is blocked. So the point after try is no good, but Breckenridge County has tacked on another score, 6 for 6 on the night, as Michael Johnson's second rushing touchdown gives Breckenridge County a 40-0 lead with 9:13 to go in the third quarter. .9:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Breckenridge County has now extended their lead to 40-0 over Caverna. And we should now be in running clock mode for the rest of the way, as the Tigers have scored on all 6 of their possessions on the night. As Dayston Watkins will kick the ball away, fielded on a line drive at about the 35-yard line. Here is the up man getting into Breckenridge County territory, as it was number 21, Joshua Klein. Klein gets the ball into Breckenridge County territory. Ball will be down to the 48-yard line. Caverna takes over after turning the ball over on downs on their last possession. As Breckenridge County has been in control all the way in this one. Klein, who had the nice return, takes the ball, is lined up as a wideout to the near side of the field. Buchanan in pistol formation. Looks now, cuts the inside, slips a tackle, still on his feet. First down yardage, nice little juke step. Gets the ball down inside the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. 15-yard pickup on the play.
15 yards, stopped by number 30, Eric Barr.
Eric Barr makes the stop for Breckenridge County, but not before Caverna picks up a first down. They'll take it down to the 33-yard line of the Tigers. 7:47 to go in this game. Breckenridge, or in the third quarter, rather. Still another quarter to go after this, as Breckenridge County, though, has pushed the game out to a running clock mode for the rest of the way. First and 10 for Caverna, ball at the 33-yard line. Edwards goes in motion. They'll hand the football off to Riley, who sweeps the left side, now cuts back inside. Gets a gain inside down to about the 28, close to the 27-yard line. 5-yard pickup on the play. Gain of about 5 for Riley. Second down and 5 upcoming. Breckenridge County with a 40-0 lead. Buchanan in pistol formation, 2 wide to the far side of the field. Riley is his setback. He'll hand the football off to Riley, who tries the left side. Riley spins away, drives forward, gets down to about the 26-yard line, gain of 2 on the play before he's pulled down.
2 on the play. Number 20, Danny Jackson.
Danny Jackson into the ball game, makes the stop for the Tigers. That'll bring up third down, make it about 3. 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Breckenridge County with a 40-0 lead. Doing a quick check. Looks like Kyron Watkins is up and walking much better than earlier, but also looking down the sideline. I believe that's Daniel Shane maybe on the sideline. They're working on his arm. Buchanan almost loses the snap. Now he'll throw the football incomplete. Throwing on the run and threw a laser at the receiver, and the ball popped straight up in the air. That may have been one where Buchanan would have been better served. Take off running
Incomplete.
and pick up
Fourth and
the yardage. So it'll be 4th down and about 3 upcoming for Caverna. Colonels with their best field position of the night. They have the ball at the 26-yard line of Breckinridge County with 5:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Caverna's got to get to the 20, almost to the 23 to pick up the first down. 2 wideouts go to the far side of the field. Here's the snap. Buchanan fakes the handoff, loses the football to the ground, and Breckinridge County recovers. Buchanan was going to hand the football off to Riley, kept it for himself, and loses the football, and Breckinridge County recovers the turnover, and the Caverna drive stalls out. Ball will be spotted down at about the 32-yard line. So the Caverna drive stalls out, and Breckinridge County will take over, up 40-0. Spitzer remains in at quarterback for the Tigers. Dayston Watkins joins him in the backfield as the Tigers trying to get set up. Wide out, Parker Davis to the near side, 2 wide to the near side of the field. Spitzer will hand the football, and it is straight ahead to Dayston Watkins. Watkins picks up a couple of yards.
Dayston Watkins, the ball carrier.
Takes the ball. Gain of 1 on the play. Watkins now 6 carries, 64 yards on the night. The leading gainer is Michael Johnson. He has 10 carries for 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyron Watkins, 53 yards on the night, has 2 touchdowns rushing. He also has a passing score. 3:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Hands the football. Here's Watkins on a counter play, spins away. First down, close to it, not quite. Watkins gets about 8 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and short for Breckinridge County. The ball up at the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 1 upcoming for the Tigers. If you're just coming across the dial, Breckinridge County has scored on all of their possessions of this ball game. Kyron Watkins with 2 rushing touchdowns and a throwing touchdown. Michael Johnson has 2 rushing touchdowns. Dayston Watkins has a rushing touchdown. 3rd and short upcoming. Breckinridge County trying to get set. 3 to the far side of the field. Spitzer hands the football. It is straight ahead. Ball pops loose. Watkins gets it back, though. Watkins had picked up the first down, but had it stripped out of his arms. Fortunately, Watkins fell on it. 4-yard pickup and a first down for the Tigers. Watkins, the leading ground gainer on the night for the Tigers, 8 carries for 76 yards, and we have an injury as Watkins is hurt, so we will take an injury timeout here. 2:27 remaining in the third quarter. Breckinridge County leading by the score of 40-0.
Wright Implement is your one-stop source for everything John Deere. Save like never before on everything from commercial zero-turn mowers to lawn tractors to compact utility tractors and more. Right now at Wright Implement, you can get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new John Deere 4044M compact utility tractor. And that price includes a loader. Save today at Wright Implement with 9 locations in Kentucky and Indiana to serve you. And online at wrightimp.com.
Daston Watkins able to run off the field under his own power. Another of the apparently cramp injuries in this game. He will stretch out on the sidelines. Dennis Bennett & Sons scoreboard update. Less than a minute to go in regulation. Meade County rallies for 14 points in the fourth quarter. They are leading John Hardin 14-7. Less than a minute to go in Radcliffe. Here, Breckenridge County leading 40-0 over Caverna. Here is the give as number 2 carries the ball. Liam Clark for the Tigers. Has Breckenridge County able to go into their bench in this ball game. Ball will be taken up to about the 49-yard line. As Coach Hoddle able to go into his bench just a bit here. James Spitzer stays in the ball game at quarterback. Kyron Watkins came out with a little bit of a cramp issue. And with this game already in running clock mode as we're down to the final 90 seconds of the third quarter, no sense of risking an injury here. So Spitzer, who saw playing time last year at quarterback for the Tigers, likely to finish the game. Bit of a high snap. Up the ball straight ahead. Nice second effort. Actually fakes on the handoff, as it is Spitzer faked the handoff to Clark and then just zipped to the outside. And Spitzer will pick up 8 yards on the play, and that should be good enough for a Breckenridge County first down. That's their 13th first down of the ball game. Takes the ball down to the Caverna 43-yard line with 52 seconds remaining here in this quarter. Breckenridge County leading 40-0. Two wide to each side of the field. As Spitzer in shotgun formation, set back to his right. They'll hand the football again. It is Clark. Clark breaks a tackle. Nice move. Gets up to about the 36-yard line. Should be a gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5, as that likely will be the final play of this third quarter. Breckenridge County tacked on one score as Michael Johnson with a 15-yard touchdown run has pushed the margin out to 40 at the end of 3 quarters of play. It is Breckenridge County leading by the score of 40-0. Tonight's fourth quarter brought to you by Hardensburg Nursing and Rehab. And it'll be the one the Tigers can breathe easy through as Breckenridge County leads Caverna by the score of 40-0. As we're in running clock mode and have been since the 9-minute mark after Michael Johnson tacked on his second rushing touchdown of the night. Breckenridge County scored off their opening possession and have never looked back. In fact, they have scored on every possession of the ball game to date. With a second down and 5 here, ball is at the 37-yard line of Caverna. James Spitzer stays in at quarterback with Liam Clark in the backfield for the Tigers. Clark lines up to the right of Spitzer. They bring a man in motion, but it is actually give is up the middle as a new player into the ball game for the Tigers is number 20, Danny Jackson. And Jackson gets down a 10-yard pickup on the play. So a first down for the Tigers. Jackson with 10 yards, another first down. That's the 4th of the half for the Tigers. And we've got, looks like a Caverna player shaken up on the play. And while they are attending to him, we'll go ahead and take this brief timeout. of the athletes, also for opposing players. No students would be allowed during this first segment. And then tickets must be purchased in advance at the high school. And of course, attendees must be masked. Family units can sit together. Now, in the second segment, they could increase that attendance. Of course, a lot will depend on what happens here in the next couple of weeks in regards to testing. As we come back to play, it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Caverna 25-yard line. James Spitzer in at quarterback, bit of a high snap, hands the football off, driving ahead as they go up the middle here. Danny Jackson is the ball carrier. We get a penalty flag on the field. Jackson coming up, stretching his leg just a bit. And it's going to be a penalty against Caverna. 10 minutes and a personal foul against the Colonels. Maybe a little bit of frustration kicking in at the moment, as that will be half the distance.
Down and goal from the 10.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty, so it'll be an automatic first down for Breckinridge County as it takes the ball down to the 10-yard line of the Tigers. They'll have it 1st and goal from the 10. We'll have to go the full 10 yards to pick up the score here. Jackson is the setback with Spitzer at quarterback. 2 wideouts to each side of the field. They'll give Spitzer fakes the handoff, tries to turn to the outside. Spitzer turns the corner, gets out of bounds, back to the original line of scrimmage. They tried to fake the handoff, a bit slow in that. And then Spitzer tried to do what he could. No gain on the play for Spitzer. That'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Ball from the 10-yard line. Dennis Bennett & Sons scoreboard update. Meade County has defeated John Hardin tonight 14-7. Meade trailed for most of that game, but came up with 2 scores in the fourth quarter, the last coming with under a minute to go in regulation. And they have defeated John Hardin tonight. Grayson County, next week's opponent for Breckinridge County, was on the road tonight at Thomas Nelson and won that game by the score of 26-6. Here, Breckinridge County leads 40-0 as bad exchange on the handoff, so Spitzer now is running. Spitzer tries to get to the outside, dives close to the goal line. Spitzer may have got down to the 3-yard line. Had about 7 yards in what could have been a play that could have gone nowhere, as the rough exchange from quarterback to running back. Spitzer then just took off down the far side of the field and made the best of a bad situation and picks up 7 in the process, so it'll be 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. 8.5 minutes left to go in the game. Breckinridge County 40, Caverna nothing. Tigers 8.5 minutes away from opening with a win before heading into their district opener next week at Grayson County. Spitzer gets the snap, will hand the football. It is Clark trying to get to the inside. Clark drives forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. Liam Clark with his first touchdown as a Tiger. He takes it in from 3 yards out. And Breckinridge County now 7 of 7 scoring in this ball game with 7:43 left to go. Actually, they'll stop the clock on the point after. Sidney Tucker has been busy tonight. Had to wait on the snap. Kick is in the air, and the kick is no good. But Breckinridge County tacks on another 6. And with 7:44 remaining in this ball game, it is now Breckinridge County 46 and Caverna nothing. Tonight's fourth quarter brought to you by Hardinsburg Nursing and Rehab. Liam Clark with his first touchdown as a Breckenridge County Fighting Tiger from the 3-yard run. The extra point was no good, but Breckenridge County now has extended their lead to 46-0 over Caverna. In last year's matchup, the Tigers scored 48 in that 48-12 victory. As Dayston Watkins will advance on the football. Caverna presumably to get at least one more possession in this ball game, as the clock will start once the ball goes into the air. Another line drive kick gets away from the Caverna up man. It is Caleb Edwards. Edwards now trying to turn to the far side of the field to make something happen. It is pulled down for a loss. Edwards was trying, had to pick up the ball, lost the handle, then tried to reverse field and goes backward. And the stop, Zion Breeze in on the tackle as the ball will be spotted just shy of the 25-yard line. 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. Breckenridge County in firm control as they have been since the get-go, leading now 46-0. Cameron Buchanan still in a quarterback for the Colonels. Makes the pitch to the outside to Colton Riley. Riley gets a seam and drives forward. Colton Riley on the stop. In on the stop, Jonathan Walker. But Riley will pick up about 22 yards on the play. Riley with his biggest run of the night, now 7 carries for 33 yards on the night to lead the Colonels' rushing attack. But again, this game has long been since in doubt, so the Tigers rotating players in and out. Now with an eye on next week's game as they will open district play on the road at Grayson County. Under 6 minutes to go in this one with Breckenridge County in the lead. Just the 6th first down of the ball game for Caverna, totaled. Breckenridge County with 15. Buchanan, a little pass outside to Edwards is going to be thrown for a loss. Nice tackle in space by the Tigers.
Tackle for a loss by number 15, Xavier Perks.
Xavier Perks makes the stop. Will be a loss back to about the 42-yard line, be a 5-yard loss on the play. And have an injured player, I believe it is Edwards, who is hurt. So another injury timeout here with the score: Breckenridge County 46, Caverna nothing. Tonight's fourth quarter, a service of Hardinsburg Nursing and Rehab, as Buchanan tried to go down the far sideline. Pass falls incomplete.
Third and 15.
Third down and 15 upcoming for Caverna, trailing in this game 46-0. Breckenridge County 4 minutes 40 seconds away from putting win number 1 on the books for the year. And before anything else happens, Caverna will take their first timeout. It is Breckenridge County leading over Caverna 46-0.
Wright Implement is your one-stop source for everything John Deere. Save like never before on everything from commercial zero-turn mowers to lawn tractors to compact utility tractors and more. Right now at Wright Implement, you can get 0% financing for 60 months on a brand new John Deere 4044M compact utility tractor. And that price includes a loader. Save today at Wright Implement with 9 locations in Kentucky and Indiana to serve you. And online at wrightimp.com.
Very quickly back to play here as Cameron Buchanan cuts down the near side of the field. Buchanan gets into Breckinridge County territory but is forced down at about the 49-yard line. Buchanan picks up about 10 yards. Isaiah Perks makes the stop for Breckinridge County. Dennis Bennett & Sons scoreboard update, fourth quarter. Owensboro on their way to a victory over Apollo, 43-13 in the fourth quarter.
4th down and 8.
Of course, the Tigers will see Owensboro at the end of the regular season as we're headed to scheduled to Rash Stadium on November 6th. 4th down and 8. Ball is at the 50-yard line. The line to gain is the 42. Bit of a high snap for Buchanan. He's going to throw a pass out. Complete, gets it to Hoskins, who tries to turn to the outside. Hoskins breaks a tackle. How close to the first down marker? Penalty flag is thrown at the end of the play.
Pass complete to Harley Hoskins. Penalty flag on the field.
The question is how close depends on where they spot the ball. It looks like by where it's marked, but it's all going to be academic anyway, as Breckinridge County just got whistled for a personal foul. So any thought that there would be a stop has been officially put to rest.
We have first down, Caverna.
So Caverna picks up a first down.
From the 30-yard line.
Ball will be at the 30-yard line of Breckinridge County. With under 3 minutes to go in this ball game, Caverna still has 2 timeouts to use as they potentially look to get a score, something to build on for next week, as they will take on Todd County Central at home. Again, the Tigers head to Grayson County next week as Buchanan looks, makes the pitch to the outside. Here is Stone, try to turn the corner. Stone breaks a tackle inside the 10 to the 5. Driving forward will get down to about the 5-yard line, so a gain of 25 on the play.
To the 5-yard line.
Stone able to wipe out, and another penalty flag is down. Try to see where the flag was thrown, actually. But it's going to wipe out that run as it's a block in the back against Caverna. So the run basically wiped out, and then also tack on 10 more yards after the fact. Caverna now penalized 6 times for 41 yards in this ballgame. Tigers just twice for 25. A minute 30 left to go. Caverna still has 2 timeouts to use. Here is Buchanan looking. Buchanan will head down the sideline. Slips the tackle, still on his feet, going forward, driving down the field. Buchanan heads to the sidelines close to the goal line. They're going to mark him down
Keeps it
at about the 1-yard
all
line.
the way down to the 3-yard line.
So a 29-yard pickup.
First and goal.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Caverna. And now the Colonels will take their second timeout with a minute 3 left to go in the ball game. It is Breckinridge County 46, Caverna nothing. And you are listening to Breckenridge County Fighting Tiger Sports on 104.3 The River, WXBC in Hardinsburg, Kentucky. Coming up to the top of the hour, we're at Tiger Stadium on the campus of Breckenridge County High School. Breckenridge County leading Caverna 46-0, but the Colonels will have first and goal from inside the 5-yard line. Cameron Buchanan at quarterback. Isaiah Stone is the running back. Here is Buchanan driving forward. And the ball popped out at the end. No signal from the officials. It's either, still no signal from the officials. They're not in any particular hurry. And they're going to say Buchanan was down before the ball popped out. So it'll be second down and goal with 47 seconds left, as Caverna will take their final timeout. Actually, they've got an injured player on the field, so an injury timeout with 47.4 seconds remaining. Breckenridge County 46, Caverna nothing. Caverna nothing. The injured player for Caverna is number 53, Zachary Harper. Harper being helped up off the field. Caverna with one timeout remaining. We thought they had burned the timeout, but with the injury, Caverna will still have one timeout to use, facing second down and goal from the 1-yard line. Caverna trying to salvage a score out of this ball game. As the clock begins to roll, Caverna again will still have one timeout to use. Buchanan looking, throwing, has a man. It is caught by Harper for a touchdown.
From Buchanan to Harper, touchdown Caverna.
So Caverna averts the shutout on a 1-yard touchdown pass from Buchanan to Harper. And that makes the score 46-6. With 27 seconds left to go in the ball game. So now the Colonels will attempt what would be, it looks like, still not deciding, trying to see if Caverna will line up for 1 or 2 here. So Breckenridge County unable to protect the shutout, as it looks like now Buchanan will line up, but before anything else happens, we will get a timeout. So Caverna, well, are they going to burn their timeout? If they had an equipment set up, so here is the point after attempt by Buchanan. It just cleared the crossbar. So the extra point is good with 27 seconds left to go in the ball game. It is Breckenridge County 46, Caverna 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fighting Tigers will be in action next Friday at Grayson County. BCHS will be in contact with Grayson County about tickets and communicate that information very well early next week. Please follow our webpage and all forms of social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
27 seconds remaining in this ball game. Breckenridge County to presumably get the ball back and run out the clock, as the Tigers will pick up the win tonight. The only question now is the margin, and it looks like it will be 46-7. Tigers held Caverna off the board until that last drive, as the Colonels were able to march down the field and get the score on the 1-yard touchdown pass from Buchanan to Harper. And now the Colonels will kick the ball away. Breckenridge County, though, it looks like will score what will be on 7 of their 8 possessions of this ball game, unless something dramatic happens here on this play with 27 seconds, but presumably would have to think a kickoff and a line drive will actually be kicked out of bounds. They will not even take the chance on a return, as they line drive it out of bounds, so Breckenridge County will take over. So presumably one play, and that should wrap this one up. We'll go ahead and make our Subway player of the game Kyron Watkins. Watkins with 2 rushing touchdowns on the night and a throwing touchdown before leaving the ball game, but Breckenridge County will not even have to run a play, as the final horn will sound, and this one is in the books. Breckenridge County opens the season with a 46-7 win over Caverna. Coming up, we'll have post-game coverage and hopefully some comments from Fighting Tiger coach Brent Hoddle coming up in just a couple of minutes here on 104.3 The River.
Middle. Aubrey with another touch. She's going to have one-on-one. And she has her double!
QB can't get it off, and he's taken down
by Trenton Brown.
Trenton Brown, the savior out here.
Get it over. Repeats it alive. Madison Thompson with the set. Tessa with the spike.
And Isabel thinks about it. And she's going to take a hit, no problem. What a find.